Every 2 weeks on The Beat Goes On, we bring 2 great wines to the table for tasting. Conducting the tasting this week is Master Chef Tony Astle from one of New Zealand's finest restaurants, Antoines in Parnell.
Tony Astle from Antoines Restaurant. Good evening, Tony.
Hey, how great to be here. Always great to be here with you.
And just in case anybody doesn't know where Antoines are, let's just quickly go through it. It's 333 Parnell Road.
Yeah, 333 Parnell Road, that's in the Parnell Rise.
There is a telephone number, Tony?
There is one, funnily enough, and it's 09 37 98 756.
Great, and of course there's the website, which is
www.antoinesrestaurant.co.nz.
So if you're thinking of a wonderful night out, say anniversary, special occasion, or just go out and have a wonderful meal, Super Chef Tony Astle will look after you.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah. Now, Tony, at Antoines, you have a wine list called the Antoines Wine List. Very hard to get onto.
It's very important to us because we're very, very food orientated at Antoines, and wine is just heaven with it. So it's got to be good, and it's got to also match our food style. It's very important.
Now, Tony, you've got 2 beautiful wines on the table. I've been looking at them out of the corner of my eye and thinking, oh, I'm going to taste one of those very soon.
Having an Isabel Pinot Gris,
and
we're having a Churton Pinot Noir. So we're having red and white, but both from sunny Blenheim. You know, and there's plenty of sun, so there's plenty of fruit in these wines.
Great. Let the wine tasting begin, Tony. Which wine first?
I think we'll go white, shall we?
Okay.
So we'll go the Isabel Pinot Gris.
All right, let's have a look at that.
This is Isabel Estate Pinot Gris.
Now, where exactly in Melbourne is it, Tony?
This wine is the Wairau Valley in
well, that's famous,
Marlborough, and it is famous. And this family, it's a total family operation. The whole family works this vineyard, and even the one that isn't there at the moment is in the wine industry. So it's in their blood, and they're fantastic people. But Michael was an Air New Zealand airline pilot. And Robin, well, I don't know, I've heard some funny stories about how people meet. Maybe it all happened there, but...
one day up in the sky?
Yeah, up in the sky, and next day they're down, and of course then they decided to grow grapes. So
well, we'll put it gently to our noses, Tony.
Gently, that's good.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it?
I don't know, I love that word unctuous. It's just got an unctuousness about it, you know, and it's...
Shall we taste it?
Yeah, shall we do that? Oh, now, see what I love about this.
Heaven.
Even though Marlborough has a lot of sunshine, this is very clever winemaking because it's got a nice oiliness. It's beautifully fruit on the middle palate, but then at the end it's running around the back of your tongue.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
But it's not sweet, which is, I get so angry with so many of the sweet Pinot Gris around because, but this is a perfect example of what it should be. And see, look, it's now the whole mouth is watering. Can you, look, you're not parched anymore, eh? Look at the smile on your face.
So this is going to go on the wine list, Tony.
This is the new inductee. The other night on our 37th birthday, I had this beautiful, beautiful Patagonian toothfish, which is very hard to come by.
Yes.
And I paired it with a beautiful whitebait, South Island whitebait. And see, South Island, I'm very good. Patagonian toothfish with just a little fresh saffron, once again, South Island saffron, just a little jus in this. Because of the fruitiness but the dryness of it, it just cut through the oiliness of the fish. And the saffron actually worked very well with it too, because we get, heart of saffron, we get all this, in the country now, and this, tell you, was one of the best wine matches I've actually had for a long, long time.
Great. Well, Tony, we're going to have to salute and congratulate Mike and Robin Tiller.
Michael and Robin Tiller and the whole family.
And the whole families.
We do salute you because this
wonderful
is
wine.
Very, very good wine.
Wine number 2, Tony. Wine number 2.
Okay, wine number 2. Wine number 2 is Churton. Once again, it's Marlborough, and it's from the Waihopai Valley.
Waihopai?
I hope I'm saying that properly. Waihopai in Marlborough once again. And this is Pinot Noir, and they're almost exclusively, it's unique to, they're focused exclusively on Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Noir.
It's a family team,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's Sam and Mandy Weaver. Sam, he's got a history, a good history.
Yeah.
You know, he's a character.
Yeah.
He's very passionate about his wine, and I find him interesting because he's a little bit outspoken, like I can be. You know, I'm normally not, but
not
you
me, Tony.
woe be me. It's my sort of Pinot because it is French in style, and I actually do like, you know, the Burgundian style of wines, but.
Taste.
But you see what I mean about it's a different style, and we've tasted many Pinot Noirs. Now this isn't totally
It's got a
fruit driven,
sharp taste, hasn't it?
but it's so food orientated. Now I sell this by the glass on my wine list, and it's become hugely popular because it is a difference to the other ones we have, and this is what I look for. You know, you can't just have a stereotype wine list. You've got to look for other things. And I like to be able to say to people, you know what? You think French Burgundies are good? Try this one, because it is so French, it's Burgundian in style, and people get it and they're blown away with it.
Right.
Now that's good for my wine list, isn't it?
Well, what would you serve this with, Tony?
Well, I'll tell you what I did with well, at the moment what we're doing, I don't know if you know what confit of duck is. You know, it's duck cooked in its own fat for many hours and drained of all fat. And I just did this with fresh cherries. Now, there's beautiful fresh cherries around, but at the moment they are American, but in the New Zealand season, they're unbelievable. But the cherries, because if you actually taste this, you can actually taste it's silky and the sort of black cherries. And but it's got that earthiness. You know, I talk about forest floor and stuff, but it's got that earthiness and the spiciness. So duck is very rich. You get the cherries, and they exude their juice, and it's with a duck and cherry which cuts through the fat of the duck and just wash it down with some of this Sam Weaver's and Mandy Weaver's Pinot.
Salute to Sam and Mandy. They have done, this is a magnificent drop of wine, isn't it? Tony, thank you very much. That's two beautiful wines on the table, and of course we've got a winner from the last time you were on the program, Leslie Johnson. Leslie Johnson, they contact you?
They do indeed. Leslie Johnson's a very lucky person.
Yes.
We don't know whether it's that male or female.
No, we're not sure. Well, it's L-E-S-L-E-Y, so Leslie Johnson. We're going to do it again, Tony? Yeah.
We are going to do it again now.
What were the names of the two wines on the show that we tasted this week? And I'll write the answers up for you. So send an email into jared@thebeatgoeson.co.nz, and you could have a wonderful night at Antoine's.
Gosh, that is so difficult.
It's very difficult.
You make things so difficult, actually. Mind you, baby boomers, we can't think too much, can we?
We're going to see you again in 2 weeks' time with two more wonderful wines from New Zealand and sometimes overseas.
And so, in fact, I've got a couple of people wanting me to. I was trying to get Petrus 82, but I don't think they're going to let me have it. Now, we'd like to try that one.
So the idea for every winemaker in New Zealand is to get on the Antoine's wine list. That's the whole idea.
Okay, take care.
Thanks, Tony. See you again.